Why spend $785 per square foot in San Diego when you can own an Italian villa for just $29 per square foot? Yes, 96% less. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 10 remarkable countryside properties across southern Italy, each under 99,000 euros. You can buy an entire Italian villa for less than what Americans pay for a parking spot. These are not abandoned ruins either, but ready-to-move houses. Think villas with pools, farmhouses with land, and even Mediterranean views. And it gets better. Many of these towns offer huge tax breaks that could save you thousands per year. These places are not just cheap, they are in regions where people live longer, healthier lives. The listings I'll show you are real, with real prices, and has someone who helped hundreds of expats to relocate to Europe. I can tell you, what you are about to see may change your mind about what is possible. And if you're tired of skyrocketing costs and dreaming of a simpler, richer life abroad, this is for you. Let's dive into the first stunning property that could be your new home. Roccamonfina, the volcanic village where time stands still. Welcome to this town in Campania, where 3,200 residents live peacefully near the caldera of an extinct volcano surrounded by chestnut forests that have fed families for centuries. This is not some remote wilderness. It's a community that sits at 612 meters above sea level, creating a tranquil setting. The volcanic earth creates a microclimate with cooler summers and milder winters, while the mineral-rich soil produces some of Italy's finest chestnuts and also good wines. We are talking about summers with average highs of 26 to 29 Celsius, perfect for going to the pool, and winters that range from 2 to 8 Celsius with occasional snowfall. The town celebrates its heritage with annual chestnut festivals, where locals gather to honor local traditions. Since Roccamonfina has less than 20,000 residents, it qualifies for Italy's special tax regime of just 7% income tax on foreign income. This incentive was created by Italian government specifically to attract expats to live in small towns in southern Italy. That 7% income tax is one of the most attractive flat tax income regimes in entire Europe, only comparable to Greece. I covered the Italian and the Greek super attractive special tax regimes for expats in 2 different videos. The link for them you can find in the comment section. But back to our main subject, the bargain. This semi-detached duplex with 117 square meters, garage, communal pool, and a private garden costs 99,000 euros. The price per square foot for this home in Roccamonfina is approximately 90% cheaper than the average real estate price in San Diego, California. You are getting 2 terraces, balconies, a private garden, and access to a communal pool for less than what San Diego residents pay for a studio apartment. This property is in good internal condition and ready to move into. The town sits just 72 kilometers from Naples, or just 1 hour by car, meaning you can catch international flights while living tranquility. When you need urban amenities, Naples offers everything from world-class museums to authentic Napolitan pizza, and then you can return home. The next town has a villa with a swimming pool for the price of a car, and it's famous for its wines. But before I review it, I have some really good news. My Expat Wealth and Lifestyle Compass, valued at $180, is yours free for a limited time. Receive our 74-page analysis of affordable cities in Spain, Italy, and France, and our guide for zero-income tax countries that can save you up to $15,600, and the checklist that prevents costly mistakes. Don't let your chances go away. Scan this QR code now and join us for free. Galluccio, Campania. The town of Galluccio, which has a population of 2,000 residents, produces DOC-certified wines, and there you can own a terraced villa. This municipality in the province of Caserta has an ideal climate for wineries and for retirees wanting pleasant summers and mild winters. The town's history stretches back to ancient Roman times, and its location within the Monte Santa Croce mountain community creates a rugged green landscape for vineyards. Since Galluccio has less than 20,000 residents, it also qualifies for a special tax incentive of a 7% flat income tax on foreign income. This 90 square meter villa with garden and communal pool costs just 52,000 euros. The property is in good condition with a favorable energy efficient rating and is ready for occupancy. You get access to a communal pool and your own private garden space where you can enjoy the volcanic landscape. The wine tourism industry brings visitors from across Europe to taste these protected wines. At $577.78 per square meter, you are paying 89% less than Lyon, France. In fact, this entire villa costs less than half the value of a tiny studio in the French city. Seeing numbers like that show how much work we put into our research, so maybe you deserve a like in this video and please subscribe to our channel while you are at it. It's free and it helps us a lot. The mild Mediterranean weather means you can enjoy outdoor activities and the local landscape through the year in this community of 2,000 residents. And the next, San Mango sul Calore, Campania. In San Mango sul Calore, located in the Irpinia region of Campania, you'll find the unique possibility of buying for the price of a car in the US, a 160 square meter villa plus 1,000 square meter of land. This municipality sits in a fertile valley where agriculture drives both the economy and cultural identity, creating a community connected to the land. For 88,000 euros, you can get this house, the land, and beautiful views every single day. Your property sits within this protected wine region. This is not just any agricultural land. It's the Irpinia region, famous for producing premium olive oil that sells for 50 euros per liter in European markets. The region's reputation for high-quality agricultural products means your 1,000 square meter of land can generate additional income through some high-end cultivation. This is an independent villa of 160 square meter spread over 2 levels, with fireplace, smartly furnished rooms, terrace, and much more. At 51.1 euro per square foot, you are paying 91% less than Boulder, Colorado, where these 88,000 euros, less than $100,000, would barely be enough for a down payment. And unlike Boulder, the cost of living in San Mango is not sky high. The continental climate with warm summers and cold winters creates perfect conditions for both wine grapes and olive trees, and summer temperatures average between 27 to 30 degrees Celsius, while winters range from 1 to 7 Celsius. Conca della Campania. Conca della Campania presents a unique opportunity with a 300 square meter farmhouse over 4 floors for just 99,000 euros in a well-preserved medieval town. This municipality sits in the province of Caserta, close to a regional park famous for its waterfalls and conserved nature. The farmhouse spans 4 complete levels with 6 rooms, 4 bathrooms, 300 square meters of built area, and 680 square meters of land. This palace-looking property costs just 99,000 euros. You are getting a multi-story home with enough outdoor area to create gardens, entertainment spaces, or even small agricultural plots. The property has the structural integrity and the character that only centuries-old constructions can provide. It's a town of just 1,100 people, where the medieval architecture is remarkably well preserved. The narrow stone streets, ancient gates, and historic churches creates a connection to centuries of local history. Since the town has less than 20,000 residents, it also allows you to apply for the special tax program with its 7% flat income tax rate on foreign income, at a price per square meter 96.5% cheaper than Munich, Germany. You are paying less for this entire 4-story home than Germans pay for a single room in their city. The temperate climate with warm summers means you have plenty of good weather to wander across the trails and small creeks abundant in the region. Speaking of different places, where should we hunt for bargains next? Let me know in the comment section if you would rather see bargains in Tuscany or a property tour of northern Italy. Your vote decides our next quest. I Palimosani, Molise. Leaving Campania, we arrive into another Italian region, this one called Molise, and I must confess that, differently from Campania, I never been to Molise. In fact, it's a common joke among Italians that Molise is in an imaginary place because nobody visits there and no one knows anyone from Molise. So we can call it Molisent. Bad joke, I know. Now, talking about this sweet little town, I Palimosani has just 3,500 residents. There you can find an extraordinary 260 square meter estate with a 150 square meter tavern complete with bar, kitchen and bathroom, all for just 89,000 euros. The property is uniquely divided into two main parts: the fully ready restaurant on one level and a separate 110 square meter apartment on another level. The estate includes 2,000 square meters of land, giving you room for outdoor seating events or agricultural activities. This is a turnkey business opportunity on those 2,000 square meters of land, and the tavern is fully equipped and ready to operate. You get both a home and a business, for less than most people pay for a single family house in major cities. Starting a restaurant or tavern in Italy requires obtaining a licenza per la somministrazione di alimenti e bevande, license for the administration of food and beverages. The licensing process involves health and safety regulations, but the existing tavern setup means much of the infrastructure work is already complete. At 31.8 euros per square foot, you are paying 93% less than Miami. For less than the annual property taxes on a luxury Florida condo, you could own this entire 260 square meter estate with half acre of land outright. San Nicolarcella, Calabria. In San Nicolarcella, on the Calabrian coast, the market features a 85 square meter villa with terrace, balcony, and communal pool for 68,000 euros. This 3-story holiday villa comes with a garage and includes both a terrace and a balcony. This coastal town of 2,000 people sits on dramatic cliffs overlooking the Tyrrhenian Sea. And since the town has less than 20,000 residents, it also allows you to apply for the special tax regime of 7% income tax. The classic Mediterranean climate means hot summers, perfect for swimming, and mild winters where you can still enjoy outdoor dining on your terrace. The communal pool provides another option for swimming and relaxation, and at 800 euros per square meter, you are paying 90% less than Amsterdam for the price of about 8 square meters, basically a large closet, in the Dutch capital. You could acquire an entire home with garage and pool access. And at San Nicolarcella, you get something Amsterdam can never offer: the Mediterranean weather. Luzzi, Calabria. Luzzi is situated in the Crati Valley in Calabria. This town of 9,000 people sits at 76 meters above sea level, where the historic center perches on a hill while modern development spread through the valley below. There you can find a 2-level villa with 3,444 square feet of space, private garden, 4 balconies, and a large basement. This is a very large single-family villa offering a substantial 320 square meters of space over 2 levels, located in a quiet green area of Luzzi. The house is surrounded by a private garden and features 4 balconies, ensuring plenty of natural light and views. And since the town has less than 20,000 residents, you probably already know, it also allows you to apply for the government's 7% tax income for a 7% tax incentive on foreign income. At 22.93 euros per square foot, you are paying 96.6% less than Seattle. The 79,000 euro asking price represents extraordinary value when compared to major American cities, and the town proximity to La Messia Terme airport means you are connected to the world while living in spacious luxury. This provides convenient international travel options while maintaining the peaceful, affordable lifestyle that draws people to rural Italian communities. And the next, Acri, Calabria. Acri in Calabria has a population of 21,000 residents. Its vast territory and elevation, with the center sitting at 720 meters, 2,362 feet, allows for some splendid views. Acri is known as the gateway to the Sila, Porta della Sila, since the Sila Park and the Sila Mountains are nearby. There you can find a unique property on the table, a 320 square meter house with 10 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and 40,000 square meters of land. That is 4 hectares of private woodland for just 100,000 euros. I know this is 1,000 euros above the initial idea of this video, but because of the sheer size of this property, I decided to include it. It's huge. For 100,000 euros, you are getting not just a house, but a private estate larger than some city parks. Your 40,000 square meters equals nearly 10 acres of private domain. This massive size estate means complete privacy, your own hiking trails, and potential for agriculture or forestry. You could create walking paths through your private forest or establish small-scale agricultural projects. At 312 euros 50 cents per square meter, you are paying 97% less than in Stockholm. For the price of a tiny room in Stockholm, not an apartment, but just a room, in Acri you get a house plus your own private forest. The mountainous climate with warm summers and snowy winters means 4 seasons of different activities, from summer hiking to winter sports on your own land. Grammichele, Sicily. Grammichele is the only town in the world built on a perfect hexagonal street plan. This distinctive design emerged from the devastating 1693 earthquake that forced complete reconstruction on a new site. The town was rebuilt with the hexagonal layout radiating outwards from a central main square, creating a rare example of this urban planning approach. This impressive town, which is located in the province of Catania, has 12,000 residents, so as probably you know by now, it allows you to apply for a sweet special lower income tax of 7%. There you also find a detached villa available for 70,000 euros, complete with a private garden and panoramic terrace. Your villa features a unique domed ceiling room with fireplace, panoramic views, and outdoor sitting areas to enjoy a cafe or a booth. The garden is perfect for outdoor dining and the 1,500 square meters of surrounding land for potential cultivation or landscaping. At 54.19 euros per square foot, you are paying 93.5% less than Boston. This property that in Italy costs just 70,000 euros, close to $8,000, in New England would be over $1 million. Rossolini, close to Noto, in Sicily. Rossolini is a town with 21,000 residents, not far from Noto and Avola in Sicily. The region has some impressive examples of Baroque architecture for such a small place. There you can find a property that will change what you think is possible in terms of European real estate prices. In Rossolini you can acquire a 94 square meter apartment for just 40,000 euros in a town famous for its stunning Baroque architecture. The apartment is ready to live, but if you are very picky about colors, it might require some small modernization. But it's an easy work, which in Sicily means it will only require 3 cousins, a grandfather, and a saint's blessing to do it. For 40,000 euros, you are getting an apartment in one of Europe's most beautiful regions. At 425.53 euros per square meter, you are paying 94% less than Dublin. This property proves that European living doesn't have to be expensive. Now let's say that instead of countryside houses, you are interested in Italian beachfront homes. For you, I made this video with 10 stunning seaside houses, some cheaper than a car. You can watch it by clicking on the icon here on your left. Enjoy my Patreon for the sources, charts, and maps from our videos, plus a chat so I can answer your questions. Tier 2 includes my top 3 ebooks on living and retiring abroad. Scan the QR code today.